Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, now that we're legal, now that we have our SEC signed off, and we're looking, sorry, I'm a little bit a little lost for words at the moment. We're out in a community that's high in the mountains. We've just done a pretty heavy four-wheel drive, what should be a four-wheel drive, but we're in dry weather, so the little red managed to get up here in two-wheel drive amazingly. But I just want to show you a small community. It was in our hope that in the new year at least we would be able to come back and build houses for an entire community that was in very, very bad shape. Right out here is what I wanted you to see. It needs help, and we're hoping that we'll be able to raise the funds to be able to do this. These are the houses. It's very tough out here. They don't have, it seems like they don't have access to water. Houses are very primitive. We would like to be able to come in and not just build one house, but to be able to build the whole community. If you're looking now at this, this is really what we're hoping to be able to do. Yeah.
And these people here, their what do you call that? Their livelihood is making charcoal. In fact, one of the women here is suffering. The mother and the father is suffering tuberculosis because it's the result of the smoke of doing the charcoal.
Right.
And that's the house of Angie. There, if you're following our videos, she's a lady with a cyst in the head. And that's her house over there.
That's Angie's house.
That's Angie's house. The one that Sir Brian from Ontario is supporting for school allowance.
I really didn't know that. I've got to admit that my sense of direction is pretty well shot when it comes to working out where these little communities are. I only know dropping Angie off at a road that leads up to this place. Didn't realize that this was her house.
Yeah,
she comes to church. She's a lovely girl who is working very hard at being successful and having a good education, and Sir Brian is helping to make that happen. But Brian will not have seen where Angie lives, and in fact this is the first time for me too.
This is not a house.
It's really not a house, is it?
Yeah.
And Beth, what were you telling me? I was saying that I must have the most delicious, tasty ankles and shins made under heaven, and you were saying that there's so many flies because
they don't have toilet.
They don't have toilets, so
yeah, they don't have toilet. That's why they just kids, adults just hide in the grass or somewhere hide. You know, because there are difficulties here also. Even if they got toilet, even if they got comfort room, there's no water, because if you're following our videos, we drive there and then there's a water connections there. So
the water is so far away that that would make it so it's not possible.
Yeah.
And we're looking at all the poop here.
That's why I can smell some delicious
poop. Yes, and the pig is out there. And what that does is, to get back to the subject of my tasty shins and ankles, because I'm wearing shorts, is that there's lots of flies. Now for me it's something that I find hard to handle. But if you look at this house here, this is the house of the young woman who was peeing blood. And this is the ancient way of doing it. The posts are not even stuck in the ground. They're balancing on a rock. And boy. And I said to Beth, well, there must be somebody in because the back door is open. And she said, there's no back door. And I said, well, I can see that there's a back door. Look, there it is. And she said, no, there's no door on the back door. So I guess we should call this the mountaintop community, so that if anybody is interested and has a way that they can help with this as an entire project, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5 houses, at least 5 houses that are in desperate need of rebuilding. I know that it's probably more. There's another one down there that we haven't even seen. It won't be good news. And maybe we can think in terms of trying to get water up here. That would make a huge difference to the health of the people. Oh boy. That's still looking at Angie's house. So we brought the groceries up here, but it seems like we may be forced to leave the groceries in the doorway. I think.
Yeah?
I think so.
Mami Lisa.
So it's not the same. We'll be leaving
What
a
happened?
box of groceries. And it's beginning to rain.
Yeah.
Can you take this, honey, because I'm going to be carrying some boxes. Tell me where they go.
Okay.
Which boxes?
Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day and God bless.